Welcome to Formula World. I'm your host, Dylan Shelley, and here's what's on this episode. First up on Formula World, Vettel will be priority at Ferrari. With many speculating that given Charles Leclerc's arrival at Ferrari, that Vettel will find himself under pressure trying to retain his number one driver status. Although team principal Mattia Binotto has reiterated that the team will favour Vettel, at least initially. I think it's normal, especially early in the season, that if there are particular situations, our priority will be Sebastian. He should lead us to the title. This is completely normal and not a disadvantage for Charles. But there's no prejudice. The absolute priority is for Ferrari to win. To have a driver pairing so competitive, I think it's not a problem but an opportunity. Sebastian has little to prove and he remains our guide. Charles still has to learn, as pointed out by himself, but we know how talented he is. I hope to have this problem of having two drivers to manage among the top positions. 2019 rule changes are embarrassing. Mercedes have dominated the sport since the beginning of the turbo hybrid era, and now with another regulation shake-up, team boss Toto Wolff has come out with scathing remarks regarding the rule changes. The air is becoming thinner. When a team dominates, the rules are always changed to damage this team. It can be called almost embarrassing. With the aerodynamic rule change for 2019, they try to change the ranking in Formula 1. We have seen this in the past with Ferrari and of course Red Bull. We must remain motivated and set the right goals. Our task becomes more difficult every year. We set a benchmark, but this motivates our opponents. We have to acknowledge how strong the competition is and recognise that we could lose the World Championship this year. When McLaren initially made the decision to split with Honda and opt to run a Renault power unit, the team claimed that they would immediately be able to fight amongst the top teams. This proved to be far from the truth, and now team boss Zak Brown has come out and admitted they may now have been a little overzealous. Obviously, when we made the change last year, I think we were probably a little bit overexcited about how quickly we would return to the front, and we got that wrong. So we've looked in the mirror to understand where we went wrong. We've made a lot of changes, as all of you know, both structurally, operationally, some new people, and this is a very important year to show forward progress. Racing Point aim to be top of the sport. Racing Point team principal Otmar Szafnauer has come out with big ambitions for his team for the future and hopes the team can eventually rise to the top of the heap. The long-term aim is to take this team to the very top of the sport. We are putting the building blocks in place and it's important we take a good step forward in 2019 as we begin this new era. We want to be fighting for podiums on merit and aiming for a strong top 4 finish in the championship. Perez won't change because of Stroll. Sergio Perez has remained at the former Force India team and despite his new teammate being the owner's son, he won't change his approach to racing and in fact is looking forward to a brighter future for the pink outfit. I will not change the way I drive, even if my teammate is the owner's son. I'm not worried. We are at the highest level of our sport and we have a job to do. I'm really excited to stay with this team as we begin the new era. We have stability and a strong leadership at the top, which is important because it means I can simply focus on the driving and performance. Stroll wants 2019 podium. On the other side of the garage is Racing Point's new recruit, Lance Stroll. The 20-year-old will be in his third season in F1 this year and has high hopes for the team and himself. I can see how much potential we have in this team, and there's an incredible buzz in the factory and so much enthusiasm. I always aim high, so I want us to be competitive right from the start. I believe we should be fighting for points in every race. My goal is to get back on the podium in 2019 as well. I've seen what this team has achieved in the past and it's a real credit to the people involved. I'm looking forward to making our own history. Fast feed. Toro Rosso team boss Franz Tost believes that the gap between Ferrari and Mercedes is at least 0.5 seconds. Renault boss Cyril Abiteboul has come out saying that the gains made ahead of this season are the biggest we have ever done since the V6 introduction. Daniel Ricciardo now admits that how Red Bull handled the 2018 Baku incident did play a role in him leaving. Red Bull boss Christian Horner responds to rumours that they are having engine vibration issues by saying, "There's absolutely no vibration issue that we encountered at all in any of the running." Claire Williams has stated that she is not only disappointed but embarrassed by their current situation. Pierre Gasly has come out in praise of his new teammate, stating, "I think Max is the most talented guy out there, and to race in the same team as him is an amazing opportunity." Nico Hülkenberg, when asked if he believes a podium is possible in 2019, said, "With a crazy race or favourable conditions, it can happen." Lewis Hamilton came out saying that Ferrari is very, very strong right now. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff reassuringly stated that Bottas has the full backing of the team heading into 2019. And Bottas admits that the criticism he received throughout the 2018 season has given him an extra boost for 2019. Should Vettel be Ferrari's priority? Be sure to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.